Hello, this will be a short tutorial for new college and university students who are unclear on how to properly format certain papers. Now, beginning in college levels, you will be told that the standards will either be MLA or APA. APA more often for universities, while colleges use APA. It's been my experience in the last 6 years that everyone will say this and then tell you just to do how they want you to do it. But in general, they will fall into about the MLA formatting. Knowing how to do that as a basis will help most people adapt if needed to different requirements for different teachers. The first step should always be to ensure you are set to double space. To ensure you have standard spacing, simply go to Format, look under Paragraph on the drop menu, and then you'll get the advanced search options, and right in the spacing section under line spacing you will choose double. Then you'll click the checkbox for don't add space between paragraphs of the same style. Simply hit OK, and now the rest of your paper will automatically be double spaced. The next step before beginning your assignment should be to go to the Home tab within the Word window itself. You will find next to the Paste option, above the bold, italicized, and underline buttons, is a box that you can change the font of your document. The font for nearly any academic institution will always be Times New Roman. If you are never sure what font to use, Times New Roman is an acceptable standard for almost anyone. Next to it, with numbers in a text box, will be the font size. Enter 12 if it is not already automatically set to 12. Next we will go to the View tab on the toolbar at the top of the screen. Track down to find header and footer in the drop-down menu, and then it will bring up the appropriate section in the Word document itself. Go back to Home while in this section, and here in the middle of the top of the Home section you will find the Align Left, Center Text, and Align Right buttons. We will click Align Right and then simply enter your last name. This will be your header. Go back to the Header tab within the Word and click Close Header and Footer. This will lock it, and it will appear at the top of every single page automatically. Next, on the toolbar, we will click Insert, find the page number on the drop-down menu. It will open up this little window you see here to give more detail to your page numbers. This is where many teachers will differ, but in general you want it at the top to the right next to your header. Show number on first page, be sure that that is clicked, and this will, after pressing OK, automatically place a page number in the correct place for the correct page automatically without you doing any more work for yourself. Now we will begin actually typing into the document, ensuring on the home screen that we are still left aligned. We will start by typing your own name, or that of the student's name specifically. Press Enter, and you will automatically start a new line with the proper spacing. This will be your instructor's name. If your instructor has a title, doctor, professor, or other, you will begin with that title and then the instructor's last name. If your instructor does not have a title, using their full name is the expectation. Hitting enter again, you will then enter your school course code. If, for example, you were in instructional and educational technologies at San Diego Christian, you would write ED 315N. This is for the instructor more than it is for the student. This helps the instructor, who will likely have quite a bit of a class load, 3 or 4 classes a semester, help them keep their files clean and organized, ensuring that you get your grades back in a timely manner. Pressing enter again, we will enter in the due date for the assignment. The MLA style will follow the American style, in which we will write our month, the day, comma, the year. Alternative styles that are accepted are a global style, in which it lists the day, month, and year in ascending order. Enter again, going to the Home tab, selecting Center Align, we can then write our title. The title, in general, will either be the assignment you are on or your own snappy title for it. If you are completely creatively bankrupt, you can just write the title or a shortened title of your assignment, unless specifically addressed by the teacher to write something more specific or less specific or otherwise. Finally, we will press enter again to start a new line off of and under our title. Going to the Home tab on the Word document, we will ensure that we are now left aligned, getting off of center text. Press the Tab button next to the Q key on your keyboard to indent slightly the first line of your paragraph. As you get to the end of this line, the Word document will automatically start the next line of text. You will note, as you write, that only the first line will remain indented. The first line of every paragraph should be indented regardless of line spacing. This ensures a clear beginning to each of your paragraphs, especially in very uniformed essays. These are the basics, and they will change from course to course, depending on the teacher, depending on the subject, and depending on your grade level. For the first year college students, though, these steps will be very helpful, coming from someone who had to brute force and find less elegant ways to get all of these same steps done for far too many years. Thank you for your time.